Hey there guys, so we're going to be doing a lot of math work to get you guys ready for our next round of new concepts. So this is going to seem a little easy to you, but don't get too used to it. So we're going to bring back our tape diagrams. So draw a pictorial representation of the division and multiplication problems using a tape diagram. So 8 divided by 2. So I'm going to start out with 8 boxes. I'll do 4 boxes and then divide them each by 2. Awesome. And then how I'm going to do my pictorial, let's see, I'm going to go just like that. So I've got 8 divided into 2 chunks with 4 chunks each. So 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to do your own representation of 3 times 2. Raise your hand once you're done, and I'll come check you off. Feel like that was a little easy? Alright, go ahead and work on this problem set, and then I want you to answer question number 2 in at least 2 complete sentences. Once you're finished with this, go ahead and raise that hand, and I will come take a look. So now we're going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to give you the picture, and you're going to give me an addition expression and a multiplication expression for each one. So I'll do the first one. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes here, 3 times. So for addition, this could be 3 plus 3 plus 3, which you know would equal 9. Another way we could do that, 3 times 3 equals 9. Or if we wanted to be super fancy, 3 to the second power, which still equals 9. Alright, go ahead and give me the addition and multiplication sentences for the other tape diagrams. As always, once you're finished with that, raise your hand and I'll come give you a star. For this exercise here, we're reminding ourselves about the relationship between addition and multiplication, because they are related. So we know that 6 plus 6 is the same thing as 6 times 2, because how many 6's do I have? I've got 1 6, 2 6. Oh, 6 times 2. So go ahead and give me the multiplication expressions for these. So turn these addition problems into multiplication. Then you're going to do the exact opposite. You're going to turn these multiplication problems back into addition. And you know what I'm going to say next. Once you're done, raise your hand and I will give you that star. Don't forget to do these 2 down here too. For number 5, I'm going to do the first half for you. So let's take a look. Roberto is not familiar with tape diagrams and believes that he can show the relationship of multiplication and addition on a number line. Help Roberto demonstrate that the expression 3 times 2 is equivalent to 2 plus 2 plus 2 on a number line. Well, I better start with a number line. So I'm going to show 3 times 2 on a number line. I want you guys to show 2 plus 2 plus 2 on a separate number line. So 3 times 2. Well, my number line, I'm saying I start over here at 0. I know that 3 times 2 is 6, so I better make sure I'm going to 6. So let's say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's label those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I've got 3 times 2. I've got 2 3's. So let's see. I'm going to do, there's 1 3. And then we'll make this one orange. And then the other 3. So 3 times 2 is 6. Alright, you go ahead, draw another number line, and show Roberto what 2 plus 2 plus 2 would look like on a number line. Go ahead and pause me, raise your hand when you're ready for me to take a look. Tell whether the following equations are true or false. Then explain your reasoning. I'm going to show you guys how I want this done. So I will do this one for you, and then you need to do this one on your own. So x plus 6g minus 6g equals x. Well, one way I can take a look is if I just pick some random numbers to plug in. So we'll say that x equals, how about 3? and we'll say the g equals 5. So then we have 3 plus 6 times 5 minus 6 times 5 equals 3. So let's see if that's true. So we know that 6 times 5 is 30, so really we have 3 plus 30 minus 30 equals 3. Is that true? You know it, because the plus 30 and the minus 30 will cancel each other out, and then we're just left with 3 equals 3. Does 3 equal 3? Yes, it does. So this one, this guy, is true. Alright, go ahead and prove this one. Raise your hand once you're done, and I'll come take a look. So this looks like something we did just a couple minutes ago, but I want to show you guys a few ways of writing it that'll make it a little easier. So here I have 4 6s, and then I have 3 4s. So there's a couple different ways I could write this. So I could write 3, put some parentheses in there, times 6, because those parentheses can't act as a multiplication sign, and then plus 3 times 4. And don't worry if you're really excited that I made a mistake. Hold on, I'm going to correct it. Because yes, that should be a 4. Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. So that's one way you could do it. Or you could also write it like this. You could just write 4 times 6, put parentheses there, plus 4 times 3. Or, because of order of operations, and you always do multiplication first, you could also just write 4 times 6 plus 3 times 4. Because you would know to do the multiplication first. So any of these 3 forms of notation would be correct. Alright, I want you guys to tackle the rest of them. Raise your hand when you're ready for me to take a look.